Alrighty, let's get into it. Who remembers the Godwoman? I am the Godwoman. I remember her saying that in the episode. Let's click over and let's see what's going on here. Let's see what she has to say.
I think she's here. She's here.
No way.
Hey, Bonnie. Where's that Lord? Oh, no. So dark-sided. What? Dark-sided.
Let the meltdown begin. I'm the Godwoman!
Not of God. It's not Christians. Did you not ask if she believed in God? She's not a Christian!
She could be a Jew and believe in God.
It doesn't matter. She's tampering in dark-sided stuff. Yes, she did. The entire house is...
This woman is completely flipping out. Over the top.
Dark-sided.
She said her whole house is...
She is dark-sided too! Why are you mad at us? This is my house. I want no money. I want nothing. I want my God and I want my family. This is tainted. I don't want it. Whatever it is, it's tainted. Whatever it is, you give it me. I give it up to God. I'm a God warrior. And I don't want someone with tainted anything in beliefs doing anything with my family.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, you get cash for doing these trading spouses deal. And if I'm interpreting this scene correctly, she just basically ripped up the letter to the other family, plus whatever cash there is that might be exchanging hands, because I guess like there's 50 grand on the table, and each individual traded wife says what each family's going to do with the money, and she just completely destroyed it. At least that's my interpretation of this scene.
Get out! Get out! Oh.
So now she's telling the camera people to get the heck out of my house.
All these crew members leaving. Get these ear sets off of me. I've had enough. Gargoyles! Psychics! Everything's ungodly! Dark-sided!
I'm glad you're home.
Get the hell out of my house. In Jesus' name, I pray. I've had enough.
Mama, just sit. Mom, come sit with us.
Did you talk about astrology?
No.
Did you get hypnotized by her? I have taken a stand. I have taken a stand. I am not a fence rider. I was over there praying for all these people, but I needed prayer. I needed you to be
praying for
you. You get
Mom,
me.
I was praying for you every night. That I was praying for you every night.
And unfortunately, a little sidebar thought here, about a year after this was produced, this girl in the jean jacket here, unfortunately she was killed in an automobile accident, so like 15 years ago, so unfortunately she's not with us anymore.
I needed your prayers.
So it's my fault.
You did come to my mind. There was nothing of God. Every day it was nothing of God. I had to change the whole plans and make everybody go to a Catholic church because I was leaving. Took the ear sets off, said I am leaving. Fly me home.
Mama, just talk.
We had a party, a solstice party.
Well, she said that was about the moon. It was the longest.
Yeah, it's about the moon because they only believe in the moon and the gods and the this and the that.
Katie was not like that.
Her name is Jade. I went to her station. Her kids don't go to church or believe in God. I've been with her kids.
Whew. Just because somebody doesn't believe your way doesn't mean you need to flip out to this level. I mean, there's a lot of people don't believe in God that need to be reached out better than what this woman's doing.
Well, she did.
Ashley, astrology.
Mama, believe me.
Tarot card readings.
She didn't bring it up with
And if
us.
everybody would look back at everything I've been saying and preaching and praying and saying, I've been saying I am a spiritual warrior because I feel like I'm a spiritual warrior. Like I've had to put armor on just to walk out that house. I want none of this.
excuse me for laughing at this point, but the other part I kick out of this whole thing is the little ominous music happening in the background, because of course they record this and there's no music involved, but they'll put music in during the editing process to tweak the production to kind of make it pop more.
I want out of this, because you know what? I won't take some ungodly person telling me what to do with my money or that money for us. I don't want it in my house. Tarot cards and astrology and witch books and
We had none of that here.
I feel sorry for this little girl, just, completely awestruck by her. I'm thinking it's her mother. Completely awestruck by how this person is responding.
because you know why? Because I'm the warrior. I ask all the questions.
I'm the warrior. I'm the Godwoman.
Money. Take whatever you got and get out of my house.
Yes, like I said, the interpretation I'm getting from this scene is that she's ripping this whole thing up from the other trading spouse contestant about the wishes she has for the family and for the money. So who knows what this letter said.
In Jesus' name, I pray. They will be on my prayer list for the day I die. Every one of them.
You spoke to her?
I speak that into existence, every one of them. I planted that seed and I will see the harvest. Get out of my house.
Yo, okay.
Every dark-sided person, get out of my house. If you believe in Jesus, you can stay here. Don't stay in my house if you're dark-sided. I don't want to see a book of witches. I don't want to see anything, any stars. I don't want to see any of this dark-sided psychics, all the things, tarot card reading. I rebuke it in the name of the Lord.
Mom, come sit.
I am
like that. Come talk to somebody.
I am a prayer warrior. Do you know what she is? Do you know what they do? Did you ask her, was she a Christian? Did you ask her, did she believe in God? Not gods, not witches, God. I've been educated while I've been gone. I've been educated on stuff I didn't even want you to hear, but you need to. You know why? Because Mama can't protect. They put me on the...
Yeah, but at the same time, if they're giving you information about another culture, what's wrong with just hearing it out instead of being all extreme and all hypersensitive like this? This is like unhealthy hypersensitivity here.
The talk show and had a psych in the air. I took the ear sets off and said, I am flying home. I don't believe in this. Why don't you ask? Why am I I'm always the one that asks all these things. I'm the one that's the warrior. Why can't you be the warrior? And then they had this wonderful star thing, okay? And there's Buddha, and there's the Buddha flag. And there's
Now, I don't know if you've picked up on it or not, but now they're playing all this illuminating and uplifting music in the background while she's doing this little rant.
It just goes on. Every day it was something ungodly. I was thrown in the pit. Thrown in the pit. You couldn't even walk up the front door without the Buddha flags hit. He thinks he's been reincarnated. Nothing of God.
Okay. Jean allocated the Perrins 50,000 as. Oh, let's see if we get the full debriefing here.
I felt dark.
Are they going to give it to us? Okay, 5,000 to pay for Ashley's dance. 10,000 to help Ashley and Abigail move into their own place. 15,000 for Barry to spend on the family. And 20 grand for Margaret to pay for the gastric bypass surgery that Margaret wanted, which I'm unaware of that because I haven't watched the episode in so long, but let's keep going and see what other results are going on here. Yeah, that's probably it. Now, maybe just as a little quickie, let's get it to full screen. Oh yeah, and this right here, this woman here in red, with the red tank top on, is actually the other spouse. So let's get a small debriefing. Let's pause this real quick. This is a quick example of the woman that went to this person's house, which from the interpretive. Well, let's watch here, and I'll say a few comments as I go.
So far,
I mean, she seems like the sweetest-hearted lady compared to the God Warrior woman. It's like, how could you be so hypersensitive about this stuff?
we're having fun in this house. And I'm really glad that they got to know a little bit about me, but I want to learn more about the parents today.
Everybody's pretty excited about this.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're going to be having my mother's friends over to the house. They come in probably 2 to 3 times a week. It's such a fun group of ladies.
They get loud, like Margaret.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Lord help you then.
I'm excited about the thought of meeting their friends. Who knows, maybe they'll help
She looks like a beautiful little housewife. I mean, what could be wrong with this?
me and have a better understanding of this family. That's kind of how fate works.
Oh, here come the friends. It's almost like the dun, 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 of the Wicked Witch with the music here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I'm the new mommy. Yes.
This is the Godwoman's house.
This is Miss Barbie. It's my good friend Casey, Abigail's godmother and Nana. This is Miss Kathy. And this is Miss Diane. So these are Mom's close friends. My mom has her friends over. They're not just guests, they're workers too. So we're trying to get the meal together so we can all sit and talk. Yeah, and you heard what she does, huh? No,
Well, this looks pretty quaint. Let's see what happens with this.
I got to that part. I'm a hypnotherapist, but I also, about 9 years ago, started a radio show from my office that I wanted to introduce to the world other tools, other things like feng shui and astrology. I became Jade the Love Muse on my radio show because I was sort of coming across a lot more relationship issues.
So would
more
you
than
consider
anything.
yourself kind of new age?
No, I don't.
So what's your spiritual background?
Yeah, and granted, this is a reality show, and there's no question in my mind that the producers might whisper a few things in the people's ears to, like, start attacking this person and create a little bit of drama for the show. So because I can already see by the expression on some of the people's faces, again, the producers may have told them to do that, so let's continue here.
I just, well,
Do y'all go to church?
all of a sudden, she started asking me some questions about a church. Is that any of her?
Yeah, this one here seems to be a little domineering here. Ganging up type of a mentality.
Business, first of all.
And I agree with that comment. And in some respects, some of this stuff might not be any of their business, especially just meeting this person for the first time. I mean, would I be bringing up church and spiritual things with somebody? And I mean, unless they're bringing it up to me. I mean, let's get real here.
Whose business is that?
Whose business is that?
Well, I was a Catholic until 8 years old, and then my parents found the Unitarian Universalist Church.
What exactly do they believe?
We're all one. We're all equal. We're people of
So we're all one
religions.
equal with the rapists, the terrorists, what?
Now this woman almost seems as bad as the Godwoman, except to a... She's not screaming and ranting like the other one.
You're not a Christian, in other words.
No, I believe in God, and but I'm in a
Do you
spiritual...
believe in God, or do you believe in a higher power?
Boy, they're really slicing and dicing her and turning her into Swiss cheese. But again, this might be what the producers are looking for this caliber of a show.
Not higher power. So,
I love the standoffish looks and the looking away and the the disengaging type of a demeanor from some of the people. I mean, at least, come on, be friendly. But of course, whatever the producers want for this show.
I felt attacked. Are you spiritual? Do you believe?
Yes, attacked. And I can kind of see... I mean, if somebody would have done that to me, I probably would have just answered them straight out. But I've been like, why are we even bringing this up now? I mean, you just met me 4 minutes ago.
God, or do you call him the higher power? That's not the first thing you ask somebody. I would never in my life do that to anybody.
Aha. Key point. And I think, in all honesty, with this nice little pretty housewife, I'd probably agree with her.
Okay, let's go see what's going on in the kitchen. All right, girls, what are y'all doing?
Okay, I'm done giving her the third degree. Let's move on to something else.
I felt like an outsider at the party. To be actually treated like that was painful.
Okay. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are about to receive from thy bounty through Christ our Lord.
Oh, the little precious children praying. It can be so cute sometimes.
Anybody that reads tarot cards or does psychic readings or any of the above is considered of the devil.
I think I made too much salad.
Someone always eats more.
She's not a Christian, but hopefully one day she'll be saved.
I got that sense there was an issue. They have a certain belief, and they don't want to be flexible with someone else's.
So it definitely seems like a couple of her friends have huge radars up on them for this woman for not believing their situation.
I just don't want the girls to be influenced like that, so I'm not sure what to do.
Well, let's see how far we are, and let's see what else they got. Oh, Boxborough. Is this Massachusetts? Oh yeah, I think this is the other segment where they do the little earth ceremony that they do. Which, I mean, in my mind, hey, if somebody's into that, that's up to them. Yeah, I vaguely remember this segment. This is the example from the other person's place of what they do and how they celebrate their culture.
Here we go, guys.
Ellie, you got
incense?
Ellie, you need your incense.
Here, Miles, you got one? Has everybody got incense? You gotta
Come on, pass a little incense around. Get the place smelling nice.
have incense. Here you go. Ryan, grab the drum. Everybody get in a circle here. A big semicircle here.
Oh, they got instruments and drums, and they're setting up candles, and they got a big tent set up.
Okay, all right, everybody around the fire. Summer solstice represents the halfway mark of the year. So, we must get back into relationship, vivid and nourishing relationship to the cosmos. We must return to the way of knowing in terms of togetherness with the earth, the sun, and the stars. Okay?
The earth and the sun and the stars. What could possibly be wrong with that? Isn't there a Bible verse that says they're there for signs and for seasons? I mean, hey, maybe participate a little bit and learn a few things about some ancient cultures.
Throw it in the fire with good intention. That's all I ask. Good intention. So, there we go. We start the drums. The drums will begin. Come on. Good intention. Making a positive thought for peace in the world. Throw it in.
I didn't like the drum and the music, and I didn't like anything that I considered not of God.
This is just a ceremony celebrating the fact that we're all members of the planet. There's no religious dogma attached to this. There's no cult belief. It's just...
What do you mean, not of God? I mean, whether they're into your belief system or not, madam, each one of these people is a child of God.
Fun.
I was so uneasy, and something just rose up in me. Oh, it was the most awful feeling.
Yeah, they got the bongos going, they got the fire going. Not necessarily something I would be into, but hey, you celebrate once or twice with people like this, and then you move on to your thing.
I've had enough of this. It's just, I didn't need to be right there. I just wanted to get away, and I didn't want any part of this.
Yeah, I'd say just a wee bit narrow-minded. I mean, granted, she's not exploding in this scene like she was in the previous scenes, but nothing horrible.
I need help here. I need help because my Holy Spirit is rising up in me, and I need my spiritual warmer.
And that is it for this reaction segment. So, like I said, who out there remembers the Godwoman? I'm a Godwoman! And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, let's come over here. I do believe she ended up going on another episode at a later time, and it was with an African family. So maybe if I can find that, we'll look into that. Let's react again later.